Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask. Previously, Layton, Luke, and Emmy make their way to the Reunion Inn, where they hope to stop the Masked Gentleman once and for all. With Morty, the hotel manager, as his guide, Layton inspects the hotel. Indeed, we have been given clearance to visit Henry's office, so I think we should go right there. Whoa, crowded. This looks a bit different than Henry's study at home. Mr. Lador conducts much of his research here. He is always rushing in and out. It is much more disorganized than I would expect from Mr. Lador. Are you sure Henry uses this room? Mr. Lador is a very busy man, and he does not allow the cleaning staff in here. Along with research on the excavations in Monte d'Or, he keeps documents related to town administration here. Oh, well, if there are sensitive documents here, then perhaps we should clear this with Henry first. He already did. No, I will speak for Mr. Lador here. You should know the truth. Mr. Lador would never do anything to harm Monte d'Or. This room is filled with the plans and dreams of Mr. Lador. Every thought he had as he built Monte d'Or is here. Mr. Lador has absolutely nothing to hide. Any suspicions you may still have about him can be cleared up here. Please feel free to investigate this room as long as you'd like. Huh. This wall. Randall had this. Oh! From his bedroom. Damn. It appears as if Henry has done his best to fully recreate Randall's research. There is also a back room here where Mr. Lador keeps all of his files. Since you're already here, would you like to see it? I want your investigation to be as thorough as possible. Yes, of course, thank you. Emmy, I'll go with Morty to investigate the file room. Luke, you two please investigate this room. Already on it, Professor. I think that's the first time I'm seeing that animation. Huh. Morty, please lead the way. As you wish. Okay, Luke, let's see if we can search the entire room before the professor returns. You got it. Let's be sure to inspect anything that looks suspicious. Huh. Layton's not here. Strange feeling. Robot. Look at the kids in this photo. Aww. It looks like Henry, but who is that next to him? Is that the professor? No, that must be Randall. I don't think redheads turn into brunettes when they age up. It looks like they were very close. Look, this robot is the same one they're holding in the picture. Yes, it's rather old, but it's been kept in really good shape. Why keep it in his study? It must be a prized keepsake. Yes, Fuzzy, I know. Oh, a borrowed shovel. Oh, is this the very one that Layton used during the excavation? My best friend gave me this shovel. It reminds me of the trials we overcame. Aww. Dang, we only have 3 more items to find, huh? Neat. That bodes well. This toy robot's looking a bit worse for wear. It looks a bit older than yours, Emmy. This wall is certainly the most important thing here, so let's look at that last. Oh. Nothing on the chandelier, I think. They're packed full of documents and files. All of them are related to archaeology. A whole puzzle. This looks like some sort of old journal. The cover is all faded. It says Expedition Log. Could this be the record for the search party that went out after Randall? There might be more information in here about the Mask of Chaos. There's a photo stuck in here. Could it be a clue? Do I have to put it back together? What? Faded photos. 4 dusty photos are kept in a battered old box of keepsakes. They're faded and hard to make out, but they all show the same place and seem to have been taken within a short space of time. In photo A, you can see a horse-drawn carriage traveling across the frame. Can you tell in which direction the carriage was headed? What? Oh. Oh, strange. I definitely think I definitely think the sun is the telltale clue here. Wait, is that the sun or is it the moon? Uh-oh. No, it's gotta be the sun. So in photo D, you can clearly see that the horse is farther along on its journey. I think the sun is... Oh... What? Is it rising or setting as the horse goes? I wish I could put A and D next to each other. What gives? Okay, so it's like... The distance from the sun to the top of the photo is like, eh. And here it's... eh. I think it's shorter? Or is it slightly longer? Okay, well, the sun, whether it's rising or setting, is on the horse's right. So if it's rising to the east, then the horse would be traveling south. And if it's setting, it would be traveling north? Wait. Yeah. It's on the horse's right. Wait. No, it'd be south if it was... Screw it. It's either Sorth or Nouth. What the hell just happened to my brain? Sorth or Nouth?
Okay, here we go. That was no match for my wits.
Oh, the one missing leaf. Oh. A leaf has fallen from the left-hand tree between the times photo A and photo B were taken, so we can assume that the sun was setting. Since the sun sets in the west, the viewer must be east of the carriage, and the carriage is therefore traveling south. Ugh. North. The fact that it's in this journal must mean it was taken during one of the expeditions. If this is a record of the expedition to find Randall, there may be something about the Mask of Chaos in here. Let's take a look. We made the inn at the Oasis our base of operations. Today we're going to search the ruins for the lost boy. The ruins are a dark and ominous place. If there wasn't such a large reward, I doubt that anyone would come down here. This is definitely one of the most dangerous expeditions I've ever been on. We We were only a small team at first, but now have several dozen members. Many men descend into the narrow entrance in the oasis daily, all hoping to find anything of the lost boy. We didn't find him, but what we did find was, I can't find the words, a treasure, a pile of gold and silver big enough to make your eyes pop. That was when Henry, the leader of the expedition, increased the reward for finding the lost boy even further. So we pressed on, exploring deeper and deeper into the ruins. Eventually, we found a strange room with 2 mysterious platforms. We created a platform that allows us to descend directly into this chamber from a spot near the inn. However, it seems this chamber is the final room in this vast underground complex. I fear our search for this Randall fellow will soon come to a fruitless end. It has been over a year now since the boy went missing. The ancient silence of these ruins reminds me just how fragile life truly is. So they never found him. He mentions making camp at an oasis, so this was before Monte d'Or was fully established. Do you think that Henry actually quit looking for Randall? Considering the state of this room, no, I don't think he ever quit. I think we found all we can use from this journal. Another puzzle to be found here, really? I'll keep looking. Oh, the swords! Whoa, those swords are really cool. If you inspect the hilts, you'll see they're part of a puzzle. You're right, let me at it. If you insist. The answer is Weast, Ace of Diamonds. Of the 3 famous swords shown here, one is the legendary Ace of Diamonds. Those who have faced it in battle all call it so. Can you work out which it is? Yeah, okay, the cross guard of the top sword looks like a diamond. Then again, the pommel of this sword is diamond-shaped, but... no, it's very literal. Those who have faced it in battle all call it so. I don't think an opponent could make out the fine details of the diamond cross-stitching on the hilt here, or the diamond jewel at the bottom. No, it's A.
Let me have a shot. I got it.
Easy.
No problem.
Correct. Sword A is... oh. It's the point of the sword. Sword A is the Ace of Diamonds. Anyone who's ever seen it from the pointy end knows why. Oh, that's clever. Oh. The cross guard looks like a playing card. Oh, that's cute. Do you think the swords have anything to do with the masked gentleman? Doubtful. I'd say they're just souvenirs. Oh, looks like my intuition was correct, and Fuzzy's not alerting us to anything, so... oh. Huh. Hotel registers. These list the names and rooms of the guests here. I doubt there are any clues in there about the masked gentleman. Right. Even if he is here, we don't know what name he'd be under. Hey, what about this binder, Emmy? Oh, really? A record of the masked gentleman's appearances. Huh. There are also copies of the warning letters and announcements. I guess Henry was trying pretty hard to catch the masked gentleman too. It must be horrible watching someone trying to destroy what he spent years building. Yes, I suppose so. If the professor and Henry had worked together all this time, they might have caught the masked gentleman by now. I think Henry felt betrayed when the professor left Stansbury for London while he searched for Randall. The relationship between Henry and the professor is quite complicated. Being an adult sounds quite complicated. Man, it sucks. This wall is covered with strange writing. The professor said it looked just like a wall in Randall's room? You don't suppose he had the wall removed and then brought here, do you? Perhaps. Wow, it could contain information about the ruins, but it's all in some sort of code. Can you read what it says? Ha! Maybe if I had a library on hand and a few years to spare. He must have had some reason for bringing it here other than just trying to decipher the writing. Right. If that's all he cared about, he could have just taken a picture of it. Huh. So, have you two found anything? We most certainly have, Professor. It's a log from an expedition that was searching for Randall. We also found a journal that Henry has been keeping. Good work. I also found something. Ooh. The Mask of Order? Wait. Is it Chaos? Is that the Mask of Chaos? But it was stolen from Henry's study. Does this mean Henry has been the Masked Gentleman all along? Wait, so the mask was never stolen at all? Well, not exactly, but it was taken from the Lador estate and hidden here. But why would Henry hide the mask? It wasn't Henry who hid it. I'm so confused. Perhaps that isn't the Mask of Chaos. Is that actually the Mask of Order? The one that the Masked Gentleman is after? Not quite. I thought I was going to find a replica of the Mask of Chaos here, a fake. But to my surprise, the mask I found here is actually the genuine Mask of Chaos. It seems that someone has hidden it here, but the question is, why? And is the Masked Gentleman even aware of this? I don't have the answers yet, but I know there is a deep connection between these questions and the next dark miracle. There was something else here that I found to be very interesting. What's this? What's it say? Is this a map of Monte d'Or? It looks much different than it does today. This old perspective map shows how things would look as development progressed. It also reveals a rather fascinating secret about Monte d'Or. Notice anything odd about these ruins? Now that you mention it, they seem to form a pattern. This is why the Masked Gentleman has been so intent on finding the Mask of Order. Why? Before I explain, we need a bit more evidence to confirm my suspicion. Is it a giant alchemy circle under the city? I've seen that a few times in my day. According to Bloom, the Masked Gentleman is somewhere in this hotel. Morty, are there any other rooms that may be of interest to us? Actually, Professor, I just remembered that I have something I was asked to hold for you. I'm sorry for the trouble, but would you mind returning to the lobby with me? Of course not, Morty. Huh. Anything Layton has to add to this stuff? I never expected to see this wall again. This is amazing in every sense of the word. What are we supposed to be reading? Huh. To the lobby. I was instructed to give this to you. What is it? It was left at the front desk with a letter addressed to you. I'm guessing it's from the gentleman. Really? What book is it, Professor? Very interesting. It looks like the Masked Gentleman has sent us another message. A long time ago, there was a small kingdom surrounded by forest. 5 friends who lived near a castle spent their time fishing in the river and playing in the lush grassy fields. One day, they went exploring to the top of the tallest hill in the land, and there they found a treasure of silver and gold. The friends divided the treasure between them, and 4 of them spent their riches through the years. But one friend decided to bury his share of the treasure in a fine place, surrounded by green and pleasing to the eye. Is he an idiot? He did this so he could go searching for treasure with his friends again. He did it so he would never forget the feeling of embarking on an adventure. He did it so the 5 friends would always have a reason to be together. This boy knew that people change when they grow up. When he finished burying his treasure, he fell asleep by a window, fully content and blanketed in the glow of the moonlight. The end. Huh. I'd say that's a very pointed message. So maybe the masked gentleman, as Randall, does not actually have amnesia? Huh. Take a look here. It's a children's story. A kingdom surrounded by forest. 5 friends. A treasure of silver and gold. Luke, does this story sound familiar to you? No. I had a big book of fairy tales at home, but I don't remember this one. Wait, so Randall, Layton, Henry, Angela... Dalston? This story feels unfinished, doesn't have a proper ending. It may be an allegory of sorts, perhaps about the masked gentleman himself. What is he trying to tell us? Oh, Professor, the lights went out. Stay calm, Luke. I expect this is the masked gentleman's handiwork. He has been waiting for us. And this book is his invitation to find him. Is this all one big game to him? We need to act quickly here. Let's go, Professor. Let's see if there are any clues in this story that will help us find him. He must be here in this hotel somewhere. Perhaps we need to find a room where he fell asleep by a window, fully content and blanketed in the glow of the moonlight. If he fell asleep, there must have been a place for him to lie down, obviously. Somewhere with a bed. Yes, somewhere with a bed. We are in a hotel, so it must be one of the guest rooms. And the bit about the moonlight streaming through must mean we're looking for a room with a bed near a large window. I believe we have a room matching that description on the 3rd floor. Follow me. Huh. Ruby Suite, Emerald Suite, and Sapphire Suite. Is there a Diamond Suite somewhere? Fuzzy said there's a coin to find. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna scrounge around for a coin in the dark. Like some kind of mongrel. Or a goblin. Oh. Yeah! Hint coin. Ruby. Nothing here. Alright. What? What's the point of that animation? Okay. It's a fine settee. I think I could just relax for a bit. I'm no furniture expert, but sofa, so good. Ugh. What? A wooden chap. Alright. What are the origins of the sculpture? Who made it and why? No one knows. That quite reminds me of the statue in Unwound Future that kinda looked like Layton and Luke. I think that's the same thing. Huh. This carpet gives the room a touch of class. Should we take our shoes off? This suite really lives up to its name. I would hope you would take your shoes off in a hotel room. I didn't realize this room was so high up. For a standard suite, the view is quite spectacular. I think I can see the Layton mobile from here. Wait, maybe not. We found an item and a few hint coins, so I think we're good to go. Oh. Ah. How about Emerald? Darn it! Not here. So what's the next scam, Connor? Who we gonna fleece next? You know, you're almost as brainless as you are ugly. Has all of that hair product frozen your brain? What do you mean? This hair is my brain. Well, that explains a lot. I set everything up perfectly, but you always seem to find a way to mess things up. You know what? I've had enough of your lip. How'd you like a knuckle sandwich? With extra sandwich? There is no need for fighting, gentlemen. Hey, how'd you get in here? Layton, what a pleasant intrusion. Might I ask what you're doing here, in my hotel room, You better get out of here right now, bub, unless you want a sandwich with extra... Wait, how'd that go? Yes, you are interrupting our confidential exit strategy session, Layton. Do you mind? My apologies, gentlemen. Please don't mind me. I guess we'll look around. Right, so this wasn't the right way to go. Good. Good. Look, we paid good dirty money for this room. You can't just shove us aside and start poking around. It's just rude. Yeah, if you want to search our room, you have to pay us for the privilege. Can I do that? Since you keep getting up in our faces, it must mean you want to duke it out. Perhaps some other time. Right now, I need your permission to search this room. Oh, my, aren't we presumptuous? Of course, Layton, please rifle through my room as soon as you solve this puzzle. Well, that's all we need to do. Didn't we do this before? Uh-oh. Oh no. The cards in this tournament beat each other as follows: fire, wood, water, fire. 4 players each draw 4 cards, which they have to play in order going from... Okay, 4 players each draw 4 cards, which they have to play in order going from top to bottom. Both players in a match play 1 card. Whoever wins moves on to the final, but if it's a draw, the next cards are played. Used cards are discarded. At the end of the tournament, one player announces, "I'd have won if I'd been allowed to swap wood for water and water for wood." Who said this? Probably not D or C, because they both have an equal number. And it's probably not B, because B has only water, and therefore would have no reason to ask for the ability to swap wood for water. So it's probably A. I don't care about hint coins. I don't even care about sitting here trying to work this out. This puzzle annoys me. I'm trusting my gut.
About this.
Oh.
Let me reconsider that.
Well... maybe C has a tough time going up against the fire.
Don't keep me in suspense.
Yay! Half the carrots. Haha!
There is no puzzle without a solution.
Correct. It was C who was lamenting her bad luck. If she'd had a few more draws, she would have won. Floating castle for the robot. Well, wow, you actually solved it. Yes, indeed. Now, if you don't mind. Way to go, Connor. Thought your plans were always so perfect. Stick a sock in it, Frankie. A dirty one. Go ahead, Layton. There's nothing of value left in here anyway. We will be as quick as possible. Could this be the fine place surrounded by green and pleasing to the eye? Oh, it is, oh. Well, in that case, do I want to go to the Sapphire Suite first? Yeah, surrounded by green. That makes sense. But, robot. Let's do this right away. Yeah. If you look up at the sky after a storm clears, you just might catch a glimpse. We're gonna love flying castles. What the hell? Oh, what? This is very non-standard. Well, I think I only have one possible move to begin with, actually. Let's see if I go to the right here and shoot left, well then it's a dead end and I can't go anywhere else, so I have to go up and hit this. So the question is, what do we do after this? Now, I could hit this and go south, or I could take it and go left. This is the crux of this puzzle, I think. Once I solve that, it should be easy. So hypothetically, if I went straight down, what would it look like? Let's see. Yeah. That wouldn't really work, would it? I've solved it. If I can get myself right here, then it'll be a hop and a skip. 1, 2, 3. I can land right on it, so... just need to avoid doing that, I think. Wait. No, no, no. I need to hit this going... south, which means... hold on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yes, up first. Perfect. Wait, can I actually land on this, though, if I head all the way down? I think I can. Yeah, I've solved it. Right away. Tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Now wait, how do I get in there? I need to offset myself somehow. Like if I go down and I go here, I go up, up, up. Wait, if I go 1, 2, 3, and crash into this, I'd go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's good enough, that's all I need. So we crash against this wall. Turn to the right. One more step, then I can head down. Boy, we don't have a lot of battery to spare on this one, but it's gonna work out. Huh. How enjoyable. You completed Floating Castle. Unlock the final stage, Eastern Palace. The Legend of Zelda 2? Link's Adventure? Wait, so this is a final one. What's the center here? Huh. Use the power of the golden keys to defeat the enemy. Wait. Is this strictly gonna be combat? Oh! Mecha Dog! Wait. Is it... But... What? A curious village? Mecha Dog? My friend? No. Oh, it's terrible. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. I might be able to hit it in time. Would it go like this? No. Shoot, as much as I'd like to, it's not quite gonna hit. No, I'm actually at an impasse, aren't I? Uh-oh. I need to waste a turn. Get myself offset. Can't go left. Let's see, if I'm timing this right, maybe... Yeah, I think I can win. I'll head up from here. You should land in the middle. I did it. Uh-oh. Oh no. No! What was I supposed to do there? Would it always... Does it always go clockwise? Well... I see the gist of it. I guess I'll figure out how to win this then. Oh! 2 hits was all it took? Right. Would have run into trouble if it took 3, but that was easy. Huh. Now brave the hidden maze and its challenging extra stages? What? Congratulations, you've mastered all of the main stages available for your toy robot. The toy maker's house has been added to the Layton's challenges. Alright, but what's this? The center has opened. A dark underground labyrinth shrouded in mystery. Enter if you dare. Could this be like random levels? The stages here will really test your skill. What? What? Oh shit. Well, I don't know how to handle this. Look, the extra stuff for the bonus is really all I was here for, but... I mean, I could take a look at it much later, I don't know. Well, we have more important things to do, I'd say. So let's check out the Sapphire Suite and come back. Oh, it's you! Been a while. We meet again, English gentleman. Yu Ming, what are you doing here? I thought you were at the dromedary. Yes, but they got the dates of my stay wrong, so I got moved over here. Wow, good deal. I'm sorry to hear that. The service is first rate, so I don't mind. So, are you just walking into rooms now? Well, you see. Oh, I was joking. Please come in. How about a puzzle? She's so nice. Uh-oh. A sweeping solution. Is this about an efficient route? Uh-oh. This hotel has a suite with many rooms in it. Cleaning such a large suite is quite a task, so the hotel staff likes to take an efficient route that allows them to cover the whole suite without doubling back through any of the rooms. They take a different route every day, but no matter which order they clean in, there's always one room they pass through at the same point in the route? Can you work out which one? I'm seeing 4 rooms. Oh. I've seen a bunch of different rooms, so let's count how many rooms have different entrances. This one's 2. This one's 2. That's 3. 2 rooms, 2 entrances here. This one's 2. This one's 2. Then there are a bunch of 3s as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one's 3. Because there are 2... Because there are 2 3-entrance rooms, that adds up to 6, so it's still even. Now 5 is really odd. Like, really odd. I don't know, but... It's asking that they always do one room at the same point, no matter what route they take. So it's like, say you begin in the master bedroom, and you go north, up here, over, down, and hit this room right away. Then you come back over and hit this. Well, then you'd hit the 5 entrance room much sooner than if you went for like starting here, come over here, hit this, that, and then this, and then that. So put another way... Oh. Right. Right, I think I see a much simpler solution here. This entrance right here is the big choke point, the only way. Now, yeah. They can only ever cross through this once, so no matter which way you start on the left side or the right side, they'd have to cross through this at a very distinct point. So let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rooms in total on this side, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rooms on this side. So if they were started here, this room would be the 7th that they'd enter. And if they cleaned all 6 other rooms, this would have to be the 7th they entered to get to the other side. Aha! I think I got it. It's this room.
Don't keep me in suspense.
Ah, that was clever.
No
I feel
puzzle
quite
without a
proud of
solution.
myself for that one. Correct, the large central room on the left-hand side is the only room that stays in the same position no matter the route. Use the wall between the 2 central rooms to divide the suite into 2 halves. There are several routes, but no matter whether you start on the left or the right, this room will always be the 7th room you pass through. Yeah. The final shop! Antiques. Hey, not bad. You know, I like the hotels in this town, but who comes up with these names? I should ask the owner. I think he's a bit stretched for time at the moment. So, let's check out this room in detail. Could it be that we'll find the final, collection item soon? This blue rug makes the room feel nice and airy. I can't spot a single mark on this rug. Not too gaudy, not too plain. I like it. I heard you can see the entire city from the roof here. Yeah, that's where we'll have a sword fight later. The dromedary looks tiny from here. I can see the tram going back and forth. The view is fine, but I find the quality of this frame truly fascinating. Only the professor. Good quality springs. This sofa may be comfy, but I'd still choose a bed if I wanted a nap. The sofa really pulls the room together nicely. Huh. Well, let's do that antiques puzzle right now. Maybe by the time we come back, Fuzzy can point out something I missed. The final shop. Our largest aisle is home to a pristine selection of antiques, ranging from pots and paintings to books and clocks. 4 types? Uh-oh. White china, red china, yellow clock, red tome, red book. Wow, there's very specific spacing for the paintings. Ooh. Okay. Boy, it's quite freestyle. Is there anything that can go in the space to the left of this? Is there a white book? No. I'd say... What if you put this here? And kinda... Yeah. Yeah, I like this. This is a good start, isn't it? Well, you know, it's probably a bad idea to... throw, everything together all at once. Shoot. Well, who knows? Maybe I can brute force it by some stupid means. Oh. Alright, this is it? China to China. To China, yellow to yellow, clock to clock, red to red to red, painting to painting, purple to purple to purple. Am I missing anything? Oh. This it? Oh, please. He would buy fine china. Rich people. Yeah, I definitely did it. Oh, that was fun. Yeah, I really enjoyed these puzzles. As you know, after this playthrough's over, I'm gonna be starting up Azran Legacy as our next game. But yeah, Resident Evil 9 comes out in February. Late February here. But the same day the new World of Warcraft expansion comes out. And I think I might want to prioritize that, so maybe Resident Evil 9 won't start like day one on this channel. Might be for the best. Who knows, maybe I could push it out and wait until I'm just done with Asteroid Legacy. I don't know. Yeah, I could go either way. I'll feel it out. I'll feel it out. Oh, I did it. Yeah. I'm not used to such wild shopping sprees. Well, I can afford it. Heh. Wonderful, we're all sold out. Yeah. These items have been added to the catalog. Oh, right. I can read that now. Yeah, should do that. Congratulations, the customers scooped up all the stock from the shop. The shopkeeper's house has been added to Layton's challenges. Nice. So, Fuzzy is showing nothing. In that case, let's go back to Emerald Suite. Fuzzy's only reporting coins. I think that's the lowest priority. As in, if a puzzle or item is nearby, Fuzzy will show it first instead of coins, so that's good. But, yeah, we could explore this, but I think we're running out of time, really. Gosh, I wonder if the next video is going to be the finale. It could be. It could very well be. I don't know. So tell you what, let's end out this video by oh, look at the cool icons. Yeah, let's read the whole the lore catalog for all the items. Yeah? Then we could say goodbye. This sweet, juicy apple is so shiny that you can see your face in it. This tart apple is surprisingly soft in texture. Perfect if you don't want to chew. Ugh. I hate applesauce. This variety has been cultivated since ancient times for its perfect flavor. One bite of this succulent fruit teleports you to the island paradise it grew in. Wow, that's efficient travel. Are the airports out of business? This popular regal banana has unrivaled sweetness and a velvety texture. This starchy banana is more tart than the King Cavendish and is perfect for cooking. A crescent moon turns to full when this novel mug is filled with tea. It may look like a standard cup, but it can hold only a single swig of tea. Wow. Useless. This cheerful teapot sings like a songbird when it's poured. This teapot wobbles if you push it, but it always rights itself again. This saucer doesn't just look slippery, it slides all over the table too. Wow. Useless. Hot saucer. Oh, that's a good pun. This handy saucer heats any cup to your preferred temperature. This compass always points south. How it works is a trade secret. The spinning... I bet you it's just a regular compass that always points north, but they just painted the numbers in a different orientation. Numbers? No, letters. Yeah. The spinning needle of this compass is sure to confuse whoever tries to use it. This lamp gives off a cooling blue light that's perfect for sweaty explorers. Ooh, that's me. The energy this lamp exudes is enough to heat a room, but it really guzzles fuel. This camera adds an underwater effect to every photo you take. A top-of-the-range model designed for experienced photographers. Its eerie tone enchants all who hear it, causing forgetfulness and confusion. The joyful sounds of this ocarina can refresh even the most tired wanderers. Fairy ocarina. The roaring blast of this ocarina invokes feelings of rage and power. A fine fiddle. I love it. This violin makes your fingers move faster, but can the dancers keep up? This violin makes anybody sound like a pro. Just read the instructions first. A beautifully crafted violin with a rich timbre that conjures images of sunset. The power of this drum reverberates through the player's body with every beat. Words cannot describe all of the flavors packed into this circular slice of joy. This delectably moist and tangy donut contains a bit more sugar than lime. This loaf is coated in chilies for those who like it spicy. This fluffy, light loaf is best served in thick slices with a big chunk of cheddar. This floured loaf is perfect with a warming bowl of soup. I'm getting hungry. The crust of this loaf is so tough it's hard to get at the nutty goodness within. A sweet, tangy sponge flavored with a whole grove of citrus fruit. A whole grove? There are plenty of strawberries in this cake, but even more coconut and cream. With the slightest breeze, this plant's long leaves make an annoying whistling noise. The red leaves look like they are on fire. It even feels a little hot to the touch. I think that's allergies. The leaves may look like stars, but it's not much good for finding your way. This sharp-spined barrel cactus will survive just about anything. It's invincible. This charming cactus brightens and refreshes even the dullest room. At night, this cactus moves its arms around as if it were throwing a lasso. That's disturbing. Show your love for that special someone with these delicate roses. Nothing says congratulations better than these elegant flowers. The stylish shape and color are sure to make you stand out in a crowd. This hat brims with class, an essential purchase for any aspiring gentleman. This garish hat is actually all the rage among fashionable ladies. Be at the forefront of fashion with a tie that's just like your dad's. This tie will complement any outfit perfectly, whatever the occasion. The crisp diamond pattern is bound to catch the eye of every passerby. The high-cut design of these boots lends a touch of dignity to any outfit. These shoes take the hassle out of dressing formally. Perfect style, perfect comfort. You'd have to be brave to wear these, but at least they'd protect your toes. This bunny has cute, pudgy cheeks that you can't resist pinching. Never seen without his shades, this is one cool bunny, but he's still a big softy. Mr. B. He may look a little plain, but Nibbles' stomach rumbles when you play with him. He hungers for your flesh. Why should all toys be sweet? This one is in a huff and he wants you to know it. Hugging this fluffy bear is like wrapping your arms around a giant marshmallow. This bear hails from the coldest region on Earth, but he has a warm heart. This scaredy cat is permanently terrified and never loses his wide-eyed stare. Who could resist such a contented cat? You can almost hear her purring. Gently stroking this kitty's fur is like touching a fluffy dandelion head. A toy car that looks ready to take on any tough trail it can get its tires into. This toy car promotes safety by only going slowly and stopping before turning. A toy car with a vintage design that you rarely see in real life nowadays. Isn't that the Layton mobile? The wheels are worn and it makes a dreadful racket. Great fun to play with. When the sun catches the fantastic paint job on this toy, the effect is blinding. A chopper painted the bright blue of the skies. Try not to lose sight of it in the air. This toy dives with the speed and agility of a falcon. No wonder it's a top seller. A deluxe toy helicopter packed with more features than a space station computer. That's a lie. You're telling lies. Built for the lengthy voyages, you'll be playing with this for whole afternoons. This ship was built for cutting through the waves at high speed. Ready the cannons. Yar. The stylish piece is subtle but attractive enough to complete any collection. This exquisite piece overflows with elegance in every aspect of its design. The fastidious attention to detail would probably be missed by laypeople. This high-maintenance clock only tells the time if you admire it sufficiently. This ancient clock squeaks loudly with every movement. Each and every part moves silently and smoothly, a true masterpiece. This old book is both dusty and musty, but it's still a valuable antique. This work weighs a ton, but the story is pretty light and trashy. A painting of passion expressed in fevered brushstrokes. These wilting flowers, doomed by winter's chill, echo the painter's desolate soul. Wow, that's mean. You're mean. Shut up. Well, that was fun. And mildly entertaining. Well, Good lord, 130 puzzles solved? Nearly 5,000 picarats. We haven't even touched the bonuses, but we're threatening to get over 5,000 picarats. Wow. You know, for how close we are to ending the game, there sure are a lot of unanswered mysteries. I don't know. Maybe it's a longer ways off from the ending than I thought. Maybe there's going to be a lot of story stuff happening. I don't know. Well, at any rate, from where I'm standing, I think odds may be pretty damn good that next video could be the finale. And of course, there will be bonus videos after to follow. Where I take a look at the bonuses menu and all that, as is standard fare. But, it's getting exciting. It's getting quite exciting. While I'm here, I may as well poke around. Does Fuzzy have anything to alert me to? Anything at all? Fuzzy? You got anything? Oh, a coin here. You don't say. Well, I may as well search for it while I talk. Oh, you've seen these. Oh! Oh, it's just the carpet. Well, I say we can talk as I look around, but frankly speaking, I don't have much to say. It's really up in the air. I'm not sure how this is all going to play out in the end. But the fact that the Masked Gentleman gave us such a pointed story about friends who look for treasure together, and only one had the foresight to... I mean... The story told of one friend who remained separate from the others and planted quote-unquote seeds for the future to ensure that all his friends could be reunited after they change as adults and journey together on a big grand adventure. I mean, could it be that Randall, the Masked Gentleman, actually has everyone's best interests at heart, and he's actually doing this just to actually make a game and give all his friends an adventure? That's suddenly feeling like the most likely outcome, because, boy, nothing about Randall's personality made me think he would be capable of being so callous and cruel. Like... A big question mark here is what's going on with Angela. We know she was swapped out at some point. The Angela who was hanging out with us earlier was absolutely a fake. So I don't know. I guess it'll depend if Angela is in on it. Maybe she was actually kidnapped, but then Randall came clean to her and asked her to help. I don't know. Because up until Angela's kidnapping, her abduction, everything the Masked Gentleman has done so far has been, as I've said earlier, kind of just slightly harmless. Like the equivalent of shouting "fire, fire" in a movie theater, you know? It all hinges on what is actually going on with Angela, whether or not I'll be actually okay with the idea of Randall doing all of this as some Dungeon Master-esque prank on his friends. I don't know. I don't know. I just can't wait to see how this shakes out. I've said that for like the last 5 videos now, but it's still true. I'm Zephyr the Jester. There's been more of Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. So until then, please take care.